Published, 1804 Eastern Standard Time, 5 January 2018. Updated, 1937 Eastern Standard Time, 5 January 2018. Manchester United don't always have the best of luck recruiting from the Bundesliga. Poor Henrikh Mkhitaryan is this season's Shinji Kagawa Bastian Schweinsteiger, and after being embarrassingly hooked at half-time against Derby County on Friday night, nobody is expecting to still be at Old Trafford for next season's FA Cup. How did it come to this? In the summer of 2016, Mkhitaryan was meant to be the signing that showed United's incoming manager José Mourinho had changed and embraced a thrilling brand of football. Henrikh Mkhitaryan was subbed off at half-time during Man United's FA Cup tie against Derby. The 28-year-old has been linked with a move away from Old Trafford in January window. The Armenian number 10, Germany's player of the season with Borussia Dortmund, was going to bring the flair and class back to Old Trafford as Eden Hazard, Mesut Ozil, Philippe Coutinho, Christian Eriksen and David Silva were doing at United's rivals. Contrast that hope with the reality of the 28-year-old's contribution against Championship side Derby before he was spared after half-time, with Romelu Lukaku coming on instead. He had been cruelly booed when substituted in United's previous home game against Southampton, and he seemed bereft of energy and confidence. Starting with a series of misplaced passes, he overhit a cross into the sky from a few yards, something that Park players would have avoided. José Mourinho bought the winger for £30 million, but his career at United has gone downhill. Mkhitaryan operated largely on the right-hand side of a 4-2-3-1, but swapped places with the centrally placed Juan Mata throughout the first half in the hope of making something happen. He has always been known for his goal-scoring and even managed double figures in a difficult first season last year. In this campaign, he has netted only 3 times, none in his last dozen games, and didn't take the chance to beat Derby goalkeeper Scott Carson. And when your form has gone, your luck is usually out as well. Mkhitaryan's best piece of work, a well-delivered cross from the left, found Marcus Rashford unmarked 4 yards from goal. It should have been an assist, but Rashford failed to do his bit and headed against the post. The 28-year-old Armenian failed to impress during United's 2-0 win on Friday evening. United's number 22 looked a forlorn figure, wearing gloves in what was a mild evening by Mancunian standards. It looks as if he would be happy to leave in the January window. The trouble is Dortmund and Inter Milan insist they can't afford the £35 million asking price to buy him, and United don't want to consider a loan yet. The only blessing was that Mkhitaryan didn't have the humiliation of hearing his own fans turn against him. Mourinho hauled him off in the sanctity of the home dressing room during the interval. Maybe the United manager does have a heart after all. Mourinho apologized to Mkhitaryan for taking him off, as he admits he didn't deserve it. Mourinho said, "It was unfair to take Mkhitaryan off, and I told him that at half-time. I didn't like what I did. He didn't deserve it. He was playing well. He wasn't playing bad. He had a couple of missed passes, but he was playing well and giving a good dynamic to the team. My feeling was just that Rashford is not going to score a goal, and because of that I'm not going to lose time, and I'm going to play Romelu Lukaku. So then I had to sacrifice a player. Mickey was the one that I sacrificed, but it's something that I don't normally do, but I did at half-time and apologized to him in front of other people because he didn't deserve it."